Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, Taste Tours bag. We have something this time.
We didn't have anything the other times.
We do have something this time.
What we have this time though is a little bit. I've never seen nor heard of this.
I haven't either, but it's got a Viking on it. 9.
So here's what we've got. We've got Torch Pilsner, Foothills Brewing, Winston-Salem,
Never heard of
North
them.
Carolina. All right. So a balanced beer made with Czech Saaz hops. Torch Pilsner presents a well-structured, highly drinkable Pilsner experience. 5.3% alcohol by volume. Says here, brewed and bottled by Foothills Brewing, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. Cool.
And the SRM is 3.7?
None of that sounds upsetting to me.
The SRM and the IBUs, 35 IBUs, baby.
35, only 35? That's kind of low, I think.
Okay, let me ask you this question. What does IBU stand for?
Something like International
Yeah.
Bitterness Units?
You got it. Wow, I'm impressed.
Well, every beer guy goes through his IPA stage.
Not him.
I did.
Yeah, I didn't really.
Yeah, you never liked IPAs. I did for
Not much. I mean,
for about a year. I really
drink
dug them.
one every here and again, but if it's too bitter, I don't like it.
All right, so here's
No, it still makes them great. Me and Eric were all about the hop slam back in the day.
Yeah.
Alright. Torch. Pilsner.
That got weird.
it's good. It's nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
I like it. Very
Oh, that
tasty.
is good.
Very tasty.
What's the SRM? I don't know that.
I have no idea. I've never even heard of it. Let's make up something for
It might be, well, I'm gonna guess. And
Single rye measurement.
Yeah, well, maybe. I'm guessing it's just some other form of IBU, like the European. Or
No,
the European is
no,
IBU.
Yeah.
European is IBU is international.
International, right? So it was
Standard
something to do with
type of
malt, maybe?
Couldn't tell you.
Yeah, so because like you got obviously different units of measurement and shit like that, so maybe I was thinking along those lines, but it doesn't make sense if it's international bitterness unit.
The other thing I know is that the taste is nice on this one.
Yeah.
For me, it's like a Pilsner should be. It's light crisp, but it's got that hoppy character. It's crisp enough to really have a little bit of that bite, like Czech Pilsners have, that I really, really like. Really tasty. I'm gonna give this a.
Before you give it that, your best guess to what SRM would imply within the beer.
Okay.
What does that measure? I'll go ahead and tell you this. It's the standard reference method, but what does it reference?
It stands for standard reference method.
Yeah. IBU is, of course, the bitterness.
Yeah.
ABV is how much alcohol is in it. What is the SRM?
Reference method.
Okay.
It's way easier than it sounds. It's not complicated at all. You wouldn't even think, why the fuck would anybody want to measure this?
I don't know, the weight of the beer.
How much
Nope.
water? Is that?
No, both good guesses, but no.
Yeah, I give up. Play at home, guys.
The color of the beer, how dark it is.
Okay.
Boy, that's really stupid.
Yeah, I know. Why do you care? Like,
Some people like it just look darker. I don't know.
Do not give a fuck how it looks. I give a fuck how it tastes.
I mean,
And that transcends all things. Beer.
midgets we're having sex with.
Yeah.
I like
And all
this.
things. I don't think you need the reference method or whatever. Standard reference.
I'm
method.
gonna give this beer an 8. I really do like it. I love the Czech Pilsner style, and this is a very
I
nice
do too.
example of the Czech Pilsner style. It's less like the traditional Czech Pilsners and more like the American version, so to speak, or the craft beer versions.
That's still a very good version, though.
Yo, it's one of the. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that the traditional Czech version is necessarily inherently better. I don't know that it is sometimes, to be entirely honest. I go back and forth, but this is really good. 8's my rating, very crisp, nice hop.
None of us can do that now. That's
No, I'm glad about that. I
Call.
got the longest hair of all of us right now.
That is true.
Yeah, that's weird, huh?
Well, been a long time since
It
that.
all comes full circle.
8's the rating.
I like it. I'm gonna give it.
Put your beat down in there.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a 6.5. I like it.
I'm going.
Here's what I'm confused about. Why have we been drinking all this, but I feel kind of normal.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
That means we're real fucked up.
When you go back to normal.
Or we're not doing it fast enough.
Well, right.
That could be it.
That's really what it is.
I'm gonna go.
Each video's taking 15 minutes.
Right, yeah, we're talking.
I'm gonna go
so long.
8.5. It would be an 8, but it's got a Viking on the front of it. It's got.
That is
hold on,
fine. That is
hold on.
fine.
Pretty traditional helm. Doesn't have the nasal guard, but it doesn't have horns. You would figure most of these idiots would put horns on it. Vikings didn't wear horns on their helms. That's a pretty accurate depiction of a Viking, so 8.5. Good job, guys. I whip my hair back. I whip my hair back.
After that lovely little discussion by Josh here, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this
Not
video
sure it was
up.
discussion.
And this lovely observation.
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 Monologue.
Not a discussion though. Discussion would imply that we were talking
Observation. How
and
about
going
that?
back and forth.
It would imply
so-
we discussed it.
Yeah, we didn't discuss it really. He discussed it, which should basically be a monologue.
He rated it an 8.5. I rated it an 8. He rated it a 6.5. That's in the upper 7s for an average.
That's a 7.372 average.
Would anybody like to close the comments down?
I said all I need to say.
Torch Pilsner. Check it out. It's actually good. Foothills Brewing. I don't say it's actually good as if I'm surprised. I think I'm pleasantly, I don't want to say surprised because, I don't know what I'm going to say. I'm happy that it was good.
You're pleasantly
Well, that's tasteful return.